Foreign Secretary Liz Truss wrote to Boris Johnson last month to call for a range of measures to boost trade between Northern Ireland and the rest of Great Britain, including tax breaks and a new fast lane for goods crossing the Irish Sea. Liz Truss planned to give Northern Ireland a post-Brexit tax break to encourage hundreds of businesses to return, has been blocked by Chancellor Rishi Sunak. The Foreign Secretary wrote to Boris Johnson last month to call for this range of measures to boost trade between Northern Ireland and Great Britain, including tax breaks, as I said, and a new fast lane for goods crossing the Irish Sea, such a greenway. Brexit is driving talent sponsorship overseas among the city's firms, and these include a new one-way green lane which would allow companies to ship goods from the UK to Northern Ireland with less paperwork. However, the Sunday Telegraph reports that the Treasury did not endorse the proposal and that it has been scrapped by the government. A Whitehall source told the Telegraph, "Tax cuts are legally difficult. Northern Ireland had a lot of money from the New Deal last year. Throwing money at Northern Ireland would not necessarily solve the problems." Negotiations between the UK and the EU to change how the protocol is implemented have dragged on since last summer, with both sides agreeing that goods entering Northern Ireland from the UK or from the rest of the UK would need less screening. Johnson's government has constantly threatened Brussels to trigger Article 16 and suspend the protocol unless it agrees to rewrite the protocol and end almost all checks on goods crossing the Irish Sea. But this definitely will not happen. And we have talked about this so many times. The EU made a very, very generous proposal. I'm calling it that because from my point of view, they even went too far. And in this proposal, or with this proposal, they would scrap around 80% of the checks. But we must not forget, there is a deal that Boris Johnson and his people negotiated, which Boris Johnson signed, which was ratified, and which is now international law. And almost since day one, the same people who negotiated that and signed that want to scrap it. And once again, we want all the benefits of Brexit, but we don't want the downsides. Yeah, but Brexit means Brexit. And on another point on this is Northern Ireland is in a unique position with a lot of advantages because of the deal Johnson's government wants to scrap in the end. Northern Ireland is in the UK customs union and single market, and Northern Ireland is in the EU customs union and single market. So there was a Star Trek episode with the same name what we have here, only that one went down much worse. It's called Best of Both Worlds. Northern Ireland is in a unique and in a really good position. They can deal with two single markets, two customs unions, and this has a lot of advantages. But that is all because of the Northern Ireland Protocol. And of course, the whole point of this protocol is to keep the peace in Ireland, to keep the Good Friday Agreement alive. Nobody of a sound mind can want those times back with all the violence, with all the assassination attempts, with the bombings and everything else. And so the Northern Ireland Protocol was, with all the Brexit government wanted, the best solution for this problem. If you're out, you are out. You can't have the benefits of the EU anymore. And so it wasn't possible for the UK to get a better deal the way they want to be out. But Northern Ireland got the best that was possible in that situation. And there is, as I said, a proposal by the EU Commission in this dragging on negotiations about the protocol that would scrap 80% of the checks. Of course, the EU has to protect the single market. And of course, the ECJ will still be responsible for this protocol because the ECJ is responsible for the EU single market. And we are talking about access to the EU single market here. And so all that smoke screening from Johnson's government about getting the ECJ out and stuff like that, yeah, that's all puppet theater for the domestic market, so to speak. And there's a lot of more smokescreen now over the whole Brexit thing. With first the pandemic, now the Ukraine war. But one day, I'm an optimist. So one day, those smokescreens will be gone, and then we will see what the real Brexit consequences are. Um, we see a lot of them. A lot of people don't want to see them yet, but we've seen a lot of them. I talked about many of those on my channel here, and we will see all of them once the situation finally went back to the, let's say, new normal. And I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.